Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Status and you're watching Sim Status. Now I cannot believe still to this moment, and I've already played with the pack, that we have horses. I really can't. I really cannot. I am so excited to play with this pack and to play with my sim that I made and to play in this house. I really cannot contain anything. You guys won't believe me, but I actually made a floor plan, a hand-drawn floor plan of this house. That's how excited I was. I made it like a week before the pack came out. I was like, what do I want my ranch to look like? And at work, I hand drew this house. Can you believe that? That's how excited I was. I'm very, very excited for you guys to see how I built this house and just see it come to life. There's a lot of imperfections, and I've mentioned this in my previous builds before that I've uploaded. I am not a builder. Okay, before y'all start roasting me in the comments, I'm not a builder. And this honestly was like a challenge because I don't like one floor houses. And not that I don't like them. Like, I like them. I think 2 stories, it just adds a little bit of razzle dazzle. So I always build 2-story houses. So this was the first time ever in my history of playing The Sims that I've ever built a for real ranch style, like 1-floor house. So I was really excited to kind of test myself and to see what my building skills could do, considering I don't have any, in my opinion. A lot of my inspiration, or the way that I build my houses, comes from Lil Simsy builds. I've told y'all before, I'll say it again, if it was not for Lil Simsy, I would not be able to build this house at all. So I take a lot of tips and tricks from her, and they work. So my favorite part about building this house, I can't even lie, it's this part right here. I loved building this porch area. I love that cobblestone foundation. I love the wood columns, the whole thing. I love it. I love it so much. And I also like the color scheme that I went with the outside as well. Kind of like Lil Simsy, I'm so quick to throw blue or white. Like, not even like a blue Suburban. Like, I most likely will throw white paint on the walls. That's just, I don't know, it's easy. It's light, you know, it's just not hard. It's easy on the eyes. But I'm happy that I went with like a darker roof, light walls, you know, a little brownish cream vibe. I try to keep that going in the inside, but I didn't, you'll see. But also the roofing. So in that back left corner, like where I'm kind of at, the back left corner, that was so hard to roof. And that's another reason why I don't like ranch style or like, you know, 1-story houses, is because I feel like the roofing is gonna look huge, or it's gonna be like one big old thing. But with a 2-story, it's a little bit smaller on the top, so it's not this big old roof on the top, and then you have your little edges on the first floor, you know, to separate first and second. I'm not sure of the lingo, okay, but you get the vibe, So I definitely struggled, but I was happy with the end result, and I'm glad that I stuck to my core and I stuck to my original plan and did not make a second floor. So yeah, my least favorite part was probably the interior design. I knew the layout, right? But I didn't know exactly where I wanted the couch to go, or if she had a TV, where to put the TV, or where to put the dining table. Like, I don't know, I wanted it to make sense in my head, and I got very insecure. But hopefully you guys like it, because I did the best that I could. I'm not a builder. Oh, no. You know what was the worst part? I am so bad at terrain paint. The worst. I know to put the dark paint under plants and stuff, and like, you know, a border around the house, but when it came to doing the paths, like, I cannot create paths of dirt, you know, where people walk, like you can see where the Sims are gonna walk. I cannot make those. I can't do it. So that was really, really hard. You're gonna see me struggle with it at some point, but that was probably my least favorite part. I'm getting better, but it's not the best, and it's not to my standards. So it was definitely a whirlwind trying to figure that out. Another struggle was trying to stay in the budget. So if you guys really watch this full out, you guys are listening and paying attention to what I'm saying, here's something that you need to know. If you were to download this, please know that it's going to eat up all your money. If you had a $20,000 budget, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have like $85 left if you download this house. And I will admit, where I made the mistake is because I wanted to use all the horse ranch stuff. So whenever I'm putting down all the furniture, you guys are gonna see that I basically filtered through the items. Like when it's like show all the items, not, you know, by room or by whatever. All items, and I just put in the horse ranch pack, and I just plopped every little horse ranch thing that I could see into this house. So some of those items are probably like a bit expensive. So I could have saved by doing the counters that still had that rustic vibe, but I didn't. I wanted to use the Horse Ranch one. I probably could have used a little bit more of a rundown couch from like, you know, the Wolf Pack, or like the base game probably has one. Nope, I wanted to use the Horse Ranch pack. I also know that I probably could have done a little bit cheaper on the wallpaper. I don't care. I wanted to use the Horse Ranch pack. So that is where I think I messed up when it comes to the pricing and trying to budget and save and build for it to truly be a starter build. Like, there's not even a TV in this house. Like, there's not even a TV in this house. And the reason why is because I assume if you guys download this house, you're probably going to be outside dealing with the horses and the little mini goats and mini sheep. So I purposely didn't put a TV in this house, but you could obviously money cheat, motherload, rosebud, hello, and just, you know, buy a little TV. So this house definitely is still simple enough to where if you wanted to download this and do your own little edits, add a few things, redo the whole thing, I mean, I wouldn't take offense. Like, then you have that freedom to do so. And I kind of want all my builds to be like that. I think I was really detailed in my 2 other builds that I have on my channel. If you guys haven't seen those, I'll put the link in the description below. But anyway, I think I was way too detailed with those houses. But with this house, I feel like there's still a lot of freedom to download and add to it or take away, redo the inside, whatever you want to do, and it's still going to look nice. In my youthful sim, go to the gallery, download a house, and just redecorate it days, I used to want like, I would download a house and then there would be so many little tiny details, which is great, and shout out to all those people. Y'all are great at what you do. But sometimes I just wanted like a simple house that's a little bit decorated so I can get an idea of how I would want to decorate it myself. But then I would download these houses that had so many tiny little details that it definitely didn't fit my sim, or it didn't, even if I were to go in and redo the furniture or redo the wallpaper, it still just seemed like somebody else's house because there was so many little details in there. So I feel like with this house, this is definitely a house where you would download, and if you guys feel like you want to add something or take away something, you can, and it's still going to look really, really good no matter what you guys do. So now I'm thinking about it, sometimes it's nice to have a detailed house. Oh my goodness, I'm such like a, how do you, como se dice? I don't know, I can see 2 sides to everything. But anyway, download this house, do whatever you want, regardless, it's gonna look good. I'm really happy with what I did. Do y'all see this terrain paint? Y'all, screaming. The terrain paint is screaming. Under those barrels are screaming because of the terrain paint. I'm pretty sure I end up changing the terrain paint and it's way lighter than that because it is way too loud and it's screaming at all of us. So that'll be fixed. But anyway, I'm really happy with what I did. And so, okay, you guys saw that chicken coop is in that little area, right? So I ended up taking it away because it's a little bit expensive and out of my budget. But I really want you guys to be creative with that area. So I purposely left it blank, and so you can either use it for your mini goats and your mini sheep, which is exactly what I'm doing, or you can put a cow stable in there, or you can put your chicken coop in there. Whatever you want to be in that little fenced-in area, I kind of left that up to the person who downloads this house. So if you guys want a cow, or if you guys want a chicken, or if you guys want all the animals, all the above in that little area, then you are free to put it in there. So a little bit of background now on who's even going to be living in this house. So I'm going to be starting with a female young adult. Her name is Michaela Jones. She was raised by a single mother in the city, and she's never even met her dad, but she fell in love with animals at a really young age, but her mom was not into that. Her mom kind of made it a point to, you know, let everybody know, like, I'm going to raise this child by myself and I don't need the father. You know, like, she can do it by herself. So she was able to get herself to a certain financial status, I'll say, for lack of better words. And, you know, she kind of became a little bougie, a little materialistic. So she is not with the dirt. She's not with animals. She's not with none of that. And she's definitely not with horses. So Michaela never got to really lean into that side of her, that animal lover type of side. So now that she's graduated high school, she's a young adult now, moving out of the house, she wanted to move to the American West and start her little country girl dream. So that's where we're kind of picking up on her story. Since her mom was really, you know, adamant on just providing a lot of stuff for her child, she kind of ended up just throwing money at her instead, and they never really formed a good emotional close bond. So Michaela and her mom definitely have a distant relationship, so she probably won't be around a lot, but they still love each other, you know, but it's just, they just don't have a close relationship. Maybe they'll end up getting close, maybe they won't. That's kind of the idea behind Michaela Jones and her backstory. And then also too, obviously I'm building this house, but we're gonna go with the idea that because her mom just threw money at her and just wants to like spoil her and just give her everything that she wants, her mom did help her afford this ranch house. It's still a starter home, and it's still under $20,000, I think. But Michaela didn't want to just buy this big old ranch house. Like, she wants to work her way up to it. This is still a really nice starter ranch for somebody who wants to work their way up. But that is Michaela, and that's her little backstory. So I'm really excited to see how her story unfolds, to see maybe if her relationship with her mom gets better, if she's going to marry the ranch hand, if they're going to have babies and have baby horses, and it's just going to be a cute, cute, cute little situation. But I don't know. I think I'm personally taking advantage of this because I was never a horse girl growing up. I was never into horses like that. But I think I rode my first horse when I was 12, and it wasn't like, oh, I have to do that again, or like I wasn't dying to ride a horse. But I'm telling you, I'm probably going to become a horse girl after I play with this pack. Just saying. Like, the idea of taking care of a horse makes me so excited. Even just building this ranch house was so fun. Even building the horse area, building where the sheep or cow or chickens are gonna go. It was all so much fun. So I'm definitely super excited to play with this pack. So now I'm gonna come back down to earth and actually talk about the build that I'm building and that you're watching. So that little room right there to the right, that was originally gonna be the wine cellar. Like, that was where I was gonna put the wine making, I'm sorry, this is kid friendly. That was going to be the nectar cellar. That was going to be where I put the nectar making station, but I ended up going a little bit over budget and I needed to save money for something else. So I ended up taking it away. I think I ended up taking in that entire room. But if you guys are still interested in wanting a nectar station or a nectar cellar, I would recommend taking that bathroom that I made on the side. That's literally right next to that, right there, that bathroom. I would recommend taking that bathroom and just turning it into the nectar making area. I don't know why I didn't even think about that in the first place, but I just know sometimes when I build houses, I forget to make a bathroom where if people were visiting my house, they don't have to go through my bedroom or like go upstairs or you know what I mean? So I'm making it a point to always have a bathroom somewhere for guests. So that's where I put it. But like I said, I would recommend taking that entire bathroom, take that toilet, take that mirror, take that sink out of there, okay? And put the nectar making thing in there, and that'll be a cool little place where you can make your nectar. You can also even make that room wider. You know, it's at the end, so it shouldn't hurt too much. So you can make that room a little bit wider, and it can be like a for real nectar cellar. I'm sorry, is that weird that I'm giving ideas on how y'all can change my house? I don't know, but I kind of like that though. Like, I want you guys to have the freedom to change this however you want. I really like this house the way it is, but clearly there's, you know, you can change it up, switch it up. And honestly, I was doing this on a budget, so just imagine if I was able to just go full whammy, like, who cares about price? Like, I definitely would, like, really spiff this place up. So do what y'all gotta do, in all respect. Do what y'all gotta do. Now I want to get into the drama though, because y'all let me know in the comments down below, are y'all excited about this pack, or was it like a big letdown? Because the little bit that I've played with it, and mind you, I've only made my character, built the house, and I think I recorded one little episode worth of footage. I haven't done a lot, but I already am very impressed. When they did the live gameplay stream on YouTube, I saw a lot of people were not phased. Like, they were like, oh my goodness, it sucks. This is okay, I'm not gonna put words in people's mouth, but I didn't see or hear a lot of good things about this pack. I heard a lot of people were not really impressed, but I am. I'm sorry. I mean, unpopular opinion. Maybe it's the fact that I never thought we were even gonna get horses in the first place, but I'm very, very impressed with everything, and I haven't even played it that much. So I don't know. You guys let me know, like, how y'all feeling? And maybe it's something that I just don't know. Maybe it's something that everybody else has thought of and I haven't, and I'm just like in La La Land. I don't know, but I think this is a really fun pack, and all I've done is made a sim and build a house. That's all I've done. I will admit, I think it would have been cool if they would have included something about unicorns, because that's just so, hello, horses, we need a unicorn. Like, I do get that. I do get that. But I'm not, like, disappointed, though. Like, I'm not super, but like it doesn't ruin the pack for me. So you guys let me know. But we are coming close to the end of this video. Please let me know what you guys thought of my build. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. My editing skills are getting better, so stay tuned to the end, and it's gonna be like a little montage of the build. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!